Ah. Hello. If only there was a cover released recently to satiate me. Well, that's crazy. Wouldn't that be crazy? Let me make sure everything's set up okay. Howdy. I'm a little bit close. Hold on, I'm a little close. Here we go. Sorry, it was right up and personal with you. Howdy and welcome everyone. It's your semi-local, multi-dimensional Luxter Clovely. Feel free to call me Cam if you would like. And today, oh, we got a good one for you today. Howdy, Fox. How you doing? Stweemooly. You could call me Stweemoo if you like. DJ! That's a lot of clovers. It is a lot of clovers. But yes, today, I have been asking y'all over the past couple of weeks to give to me, your craziest confessions. All of the things that you wanted to say, things you wanted to get off your chest, anonymous confessions, and confess them before me and my buddy P.O. today. And yes, I do have my buddy P.O. with me today. But before I bring out P.O., and before I show you what I've cooked, there's a different thing that I cooked that I want to show you, if that's okay. Cut sickness? Oh, I'm sorry! How many did you get? Reminds you of a pit. What? Oh, confessions? Ooh, I want to say we got 27. I think we got 27 confessions. I want to say 27. I'm not good at counting, though. There's also a big holiday tomorrow. Oh. What's tomorrow? Am I crazy? What's tomorrow? But we got like 20, at least 25 confessions, but we might have gotten more. I'm just very bad at counting, so I could not tell you. It's the Monarch's birthday. Hey! Happy birthday to the Monarch. But not Monarch from Miraculous. That guy sucks. But, yeah. So, today, confessions, and also, we're gonna go over my cover today, because I just released a cover. I hope you like it. It's been a long time coming. And no, it's not auto this time. But yes, we're gonna watch it together if that's okay, and then we'll go over the confessions. I prepared something special for the confessions, by the way. A few of you have already seen it. King's Day or Queen's, if there's a queen, is a big day. The government allows everyone to sell anything on the sides of the street without a license and VAT free for a day. This is great for the economy. This is great news for the economy. This is incredible news for the economy. But also terrible news for anyone who doesn't like scammers. The scammers could just sell whatever the hell they want. They're like, ha, guess what? I don't need a license to sell you this. My city has almost seven mayor of them. Hey? What? Major. 7 major, like, flea market areas. I'm understanding now. This makes much more sense. But yes. I'm so sorry I didn't get to stream yesterday. And I'm sorry I won't be able to stream next Friday. I don't know if how many people know this. But my birthday is next Friday. So, you know, I have plans for my birthday, so I'm gonna be traveling by myself and with P.O. So I hope that everyone's okay with that. We will have a birthday celebration stream on the following Saturday, though. So literally a week from today, we will have a birthday stream. The plan right now is Jackbox. And so thus, you guys, pointing at you guys get to help vote on who the funny people are. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I can't tell you how old I'm gonna be, because I don't know. Depends on where we are in the world. But yeah, my birthday is next Friday. So, do with that what you will. But I won't be here next Friday. So, oh my god! I saw Wraithen had a 7 stream streak too. Thank you so much. And Foxes, thank you for the 3 stream streak. That's awesome. Kirsten, I feel like if you have to say that you're funny, you're probably not that funny. You know, like those people that are like, I am the nicest person you've ever met, and then it's like they are the worst person you've ever met. I feel like your humor should speak for itself. Let me know that calling me a woman unfunny. Hey! 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 Vote DJ for improvements in funny for years to come. Okay. Cloves speaking their truth. Yeah. Kirst, you can be funny. I'm just pointing out. You should let your humor speak for itself, Kirst. Vote me for free boxes. Oh. Oh wait, hold on. Foxes has a good deal there. 1% women. I haven't even looked at my analytics. I have no idea what my distribution is. But I do think that, like, when I did look at it, from the year in review stream, most of the demographics for people who were watching me who filled out the form were people who identified as genderqueer, which makes sense. Women can be funny, you're just not one of them. Yeah, I can name a lot of funny women. Woke has gotten a globally. What do you mean? I'm a woman, I'm not funny, I bring down the statistic. See, Foxes has a great, name 100 women. I mean, I could, but we'd be here for a bit. The problem isn't my ability to name 100 women. The problem lies in my ability to count to a 100. Like, I can probably name a whole bunch of women, but I probably can't count to 100. See, this is the problem. All women comedian I know is the unfunny one who keeps making jokes about it. Oh god, is that... Who is that? Is this Samantha Bee? Yeah, Doja Cat's a woman. Yeah. Amy Schumer. Oh, it's Amy Schumer. I don't remember. I don't know celebrities. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah. That's who it is. 100 women or 100 Pokemon faster? I mean, that's a good question. But the better question is, can Clovelly count to 100? I only know a few comedians. Like, most of the comedians that I know are, like, random ones I find on YouTube. I think right now my favorite comedian is James Veach. But I think that has more to do with my style of humor. Because I love how he trolls people. What numbers are you forgetting? No, I lose count. That's a different problem. All 59 women. I didn't even know there were that many. There's more than 59 women. I'm sure there are. Amy Schumer's the only comedian I know because of how unfunny she is. I feel like Moist Critical has talked about her before in a video, but I can't verify that. I only know local comedians. Ah, well, you know comedians. That means you know comedians. They have? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm certain that Moist Critical has spoken about this person before, but I don't remember what her name is. Movies and dogs on it, yeah. Such is the way. Such is the way. How's the poll doing? What are people... 100 Pokemon? You guys don't think I can name 100 women? You guys don't think I can name 100 women faster than 100 Pokemon? Wait, that might actually be really funny to do one day. Like, I just sit down and I'm like, alright guys, I'm pulling up the notepad. Let's see how many... Let's see if I can do it. We'll just time it. I know Michelle Obama. Yeah, that's a woman. That's a woman. There's a caveat for the rules. Okay, but what if I can't count to 100? It does have to be women in reality. Do VTubers count? Because there are women. There are women VTubers. I think I should be allowed to count them. There's a person behind the VTuber. They deserve to count. And Swedish people aren't real either. Okay. Okay. I see. Hatsune Miku. I could name a lot of women. I know women. Name 100 Miku songs? That'll take longer. Finland is just eastern Sweden. Did you know I'm actually a bit Finnish? Did you know? I'm like 1/4 Finnish. It's very funny. I was about to give like a really like personal fun fact about that, but I'm like, I can't go any further than that. Belgium is just Luxembourg. Unless you can speak Finnish in a sauna while being drunk, you're 0% Finnish. What do you mean? What do you mean? My grandma spoke Finnish. My grandma spoke Finnish. Just like my grandpa knew Italian for a while. We don't really engage with the Finnish side of our culture, huh? You're Finnish? Then why is the stream still going? Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. No, don't ban DJ. Don't ban DJ. But yeah, were you guys, did you guys see the song yet? Did you guys see the cover yet? Did you see the cover? I worked so hard. This one was like especially hard because there was not an official English translation for the song. So it was me, Avephilis, and my friend Noxia, all three of us staring at the lyrics and translating it. So like I did a first pass, then Avephilis did a second pass, and then I fixed it, and then Noxia, we've showed Noxia, we're like, hey Noxia, you're fluent, please help. And Noxia made like one correction and was like, everything else looks good, smiles. So I've been busy playing Pragmata. I have been hearing things about that game. Lots of good things, but I also heard that they did like a collab with Pekora from Hololive, and apparently they used an AI VTuber model for Diana, is that her name? They used an AI VTuber model, which was not cool. But everything else about the game seems very fun. I'm pulling up the cover. Are you ready? I hope it doesn't spoil like right away. Okay, cool. I was very afraid. And here's where I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm gonna have to adjust myself again in a bit. So this song is called Crying Into My Umbrella. It was written by Ren Suiman, who is a Vocaloid producer. Very cool. Very, very cool. Or at least I think it's Vocaloid. But I don't know. They're a very cool producer. They have lots of very pretty songs. I just happened to find this song by chance because I opened up a playlist that was like new Vocaloid releases. And then like I saw the umbrella and I'm like, "Whoa, umbrella?" And so I spent like 6 months working on trying to figure out how to translate this properly. And then I got Hawk to do the art. Skyla, Lavin Rose wrote the harmony guys for me. And who did I get to mix this? I think it was Azuki, but I could double check. I'm sure I could tell if I just look into the description. Yeah, it was Azuki. So, yeah. And Ryoka did the music video this time. It's very cool. On the AI, that is not on this cover. I didn't think it was on the cover. I thought that was about the AI thing. But yes, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? We worked really hard on this. Here we go. I'm gonna mute up. Tell me who could that be, hiding tears in their umbrella, praying that soon the clouds will clear away. The gloomy weather is depressing, the rain stains my face too, covered up, my umbrella hides all of me from your view. I'm so unentered, hanging by a thread, and when my knees give out, I'd scream into the mud I'm crawling through. But all quietly weathered in hope the storm passes soon. Like your vision was stolen by the fog, I'm lost and I don't know how to find my way home. Rain falls under my umbrella. The heavy rain just cascading from my eyes. My shield sways against the skies. Don't you cry right now, don't you cry at all once. Now we are falling all the same. Though I can't control my tears downpour, heaven knows we'll see the day I'm dreaming for. A future where the rain will finally choose to leave me alone. In someday, the wish will come true. But sadly, for today, I'm shaking and I'm freezing through. By seeing clumsy, would you mind? I know it's storming, but I can't help but live like a fool. And that's my overflowing heart on the verge of breaking through. Hey, are you alright? Hurts my peace of mind. Even though those words are mine, the cold daggers twisting come right through. Hey, are you alright? It'll be just fine. But those words drowned out before they could get to me. The regret that I hold will never cease. My heart throbs with every beat. Can't look back at the past, washed away by every blood I caused. The tears of heaven will always last as long as there's space for them to land till they stop. I'll stay gray. The heavy raindrops cascading from my eyes. My shield sways against the skies. Please don't cry right now. I can't cry, you're all bleeding, but nothing seems to change. And though the sky may not be clear today, I'll keep hoping on some sunny day in May. And then around the clouds you'll see me laughing so brightly. What'd you think? What'd you think? Did you like it? Oh my gosh, I forgot we had this one too. I could show off that one. Did you like it? It was amazing. I'm so glad. I was afraid that you guys weren't gonna like it so much, cause it's a little bit different from the stuff that I usually do. But I had a lot of fun with it. Evethalis absolutely cooked helping me with the lyrics. Hawk did an incredible job on the art. I'm glad that Hawk actually went the more watercolory route with the art, because I feel like it fits the song really well. It's very nice. And Azuki as always, does an incredible job with the mix. In case you don't know, Azuki was the person who did my Bunny Girl mix master as well. The only time we can hear it that there's no channel to find this video on, well, I mean, you can if you go to !cover. But yes. That was Crying Into My Umbrella. I really do hope you like it because, you know, it was actually really hard to sing the song because the first couple of times I was recording it, I cried a little. as if that doesn't in like an almost ironic sense of it. But it's very nice. I'm glad that everybody came together for this because it's very nice. But thank you. Do you guys want to see the Breaking Dimensions cover that we did as a group? The group cover. Because I don't think I got to show it off yet. But this was something, just like throwing my hands up in the air. I recorded this over a year ago. My vocals are probably a lot better now. But I figure that since we're here and the video is right in front of my face, we might as well talk about it. So I was recruited for it basically when I started streaming. And the way that it kind of worked was Kohi was the one who was in charge of it. Kohi was asking everybody who their preferences were on who they wanted, like, to sing for the different parts, because like the way Breaking Dimensions works is it's the Hololive English song where at the time it had all of the Hololive English members at the time as the theme song for their concert Breaking Dimensions. So it was like, you picked someone from Myth, you picked someone from Promise, you picked someone from Advent, and I was like, I'm happy to be whoever you want me to be, but these are the people that I think fit my voice somewhat best, because I have a deeper voice, right? And so Kohi sends out some, like, maybes, like, I can't tell if it's gonna be this or this for this person. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it easy. I'm gonna record for both parts and let you decide what you want me to have, like, an official recording for. And so I send like parts for Ame, Kiara, and Calliope for, like, the first part for the Myth. I sent for Iris and Mume. Iris and Mume for Promise, and Narissa and Bijou for Advent. And Kohi heard what I said and was like, what the hell? No, you're getting all the power parts. So that is why I ended up with Calliope, Iris, and Narissa, who are considered the most powerful vocalists from each gen. I'm very grateful they had me on there. And in case you're wondering what the outfits are in the video, the outfits are the idol outfits that I believe came out with All for One, but I'm not sure. But it is the Hololive idol outfit. So they have the skirt version, and then they have the pants version. And I'm like, give me the pants. But yeah. Here's Breaking Dimensions from Kohi's channel.
Look up at the horizon together as one. A star's on the horizon, it's only begun.
The pivotal moment we're clamoring for. An infinite future is at our door. Yeah! It's time we're starting with a new feel. Not just allegory, it's real. Wake up! Big dreams are about to come true. That means it's time to break through.
Never knew we could make it so far, but we're striving, thriving. Here we are, achieving the impossible. We're virtually unstoppable.
just keep moving. Everybody sing.
We're making our way to the next dimension. We'll reinvent the world that we live in. We'll greet every day with new intentions. Break conventions, run right through.
This is it.
Discussion barriers left and right. Strong as we ever were, scaling high.
It's endless.
So get together, let's reunite. Reach out, the future's bright. Been together for what feels like an eternity. The times are changing, but we're ready for infinity, yeah.
Our stories align. We're gonna go far when we combine. Look at the horizon and then look beyond. We'll marvel at the skies in the strength of our bond. We're making a vow to the smiling stars. A powerful moment that's all ours. Seasons change, but we keep shining. Now everybody sing. Keep it going.
We're making our way to the next dimension. A million thrills in every direction. We'll give every mile our full attention. Breaking tension, breaking through.
We will miss.
With endless energy, stronger ties.
We got this.
A perfect harmony we devise.
We promise.
So clap along with me, time to rise. The future's right before our eyes.
A new dimension of freedom that we found.
Yeah, we've made it.
We're breaking out of the mold, no longer bound.
We're unlimited.
We're gonna spring to life and break the chains, turn up the hype, can't be contained. We're shaking up the status quo, no time to stop, we're good to go. The whole wide world is listening, so everybody sing.
We're making our way to the next dimension. We're living out the dreams we believe in. Excitement beyond our comprehension. There's no question we'll break through. Let's keep aspiring to excel.
It's Advent.
It's all inspiring, going well. So light the fire and let's rebel. The future's brighter, we can tell.
Yeah. What'd you think? What'd you think? Granted, I recorded for that over a year ago, you know. So my vocals a little shaky. You know, I would have been a little better on the rap part nowadays because I know how to rap a little better and I wasn't so scared. But I think I did okay. I did okay for recording that a year ago. It's like before I hit my vocal lessons. But everyone did so good. I'm very grateful that they let me sing with them. And that they let me be Narissa. I was like, "Oh my god, I get to be Narissa? That's crazy." It was awesome. It was awesome. And everyone was super nice to work with. And I got to be a little idol on a stage. That was amazing. I hope one day we had like the little in the video, we had like these things like on the stage with our names and like the little pen lights. I hope one day that I could be on the stage and you guys could have the green pen lights. I know it's selfish, but I think it'd be so cool to have all the green pen lights. It'd be very cool. So, yeah. I hope it was fun. I don't want to keep us too long from the confessions though, cuz we got some good ones and I got something fun to show you. Just don't as I turn this off and I think it's this one. Yeah. I'm just gonna warn you real quick. Don't lose your head. Give me a second. Let me fix it. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I have to do this is because it's too glitchy any other way. So let me move my head into position. Let me move my head into position. I'm behind the thingy. It's too glitchy any other way. I swear to you, too glitchy any other way. Where's the rest of me? Who care? But here we are. I'm gonna move you guys to the side. You guys are getting banished over here. This is where you're going. They beheaded me. Can you believe it? But yes, I needed a place to be. So, as you can see, I brought my friend Pio here. To help me with the confessions. Yeah, you've been moved. Get moved. And now I'm going to set up the music. A disembodied head, cleanse my sins with your mind powers. I got you. I'm gonna move the music thing too, even. The music goes into the corner, now. Just try not to fish over it, okay? Disembodied head, what are sins? I don't know how to tell you. Thank you for the sacrifice to the Church of Pio. I'm quite pleased with this. But here, today, we have a lot of confessions. I asked you guys to give me some of your best, and now I have brought forth your confessions so that they can be properly discussed. And, like, the way this is set up, I am in the chair. I'm sitting in the confession booth right now. I'm trying not to be too glitchy. I'm trying to figure out where my head needs to go. But, in fact, I'm gonna even make the fishing game tiny. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna make the fishing game a little bit smaller. There you go. Hope you can read. But, we're gonna go over your confessions. You guys are gonna speak them to me through the door. Or rather, you're gonna slip me a piece of paper through the door. And then we will go over it together. Okay? Are you ready? I hope you're ready, because some of these are crazy. And I'm sorry I'm a disembodied head. There's not much I could do about that. I fear it's terminal. So. Oh, we got a paper through the door. Hold on. You ready? All right. All right, number one, our first confession. All right, you ready? I have stolen those giant 1.5 ply toilet papers. Half-ply toilet paper rolls from bar bathrooms 3 times now, simply because I was out of toilet paper at home and it was free. Our first confession is theft. Now, I have questions. How do you get away with this? Are we allowed to judge people here? I suppose you can. Is this sin forgiven, though? I am curious. Will we forgive this sin? Now, were they megacorps or they small businesses? This is a great question. I wish we had the person here to speak, but we don't know. We will never truly know. We just know that they've been stealing. I mean, are there Megacorp bars? I didn't know that. I'm just wondering how they smuggled those things out. Those things are big. Like, do they put it under your shirt and like just be like, ah, man, that was crazy? There are? I see. Some poor person can't wipe it out because of them. Well, yeah, but you could shimmy to the next stall, I guess. Chat's pro stealing, so we forgiven. So we are forgiving them for stealing from 3 bar bathrooms. What does P.O. think? I know what P.O. thinks already, actually. P.O. is always pro-stealing. We already know. We already know P.O. is always pro-stealing. But yeah, that's crazy. I just keep imagining them smuggling it out and like the employee just being like, oh, well, guess that's just gonna happen. Pro-stealing as long as it's justified and or funny. I'm reporting everyone here to the authorities for promoting stealing. Hey, we're not promoting stealing. We're just forgiving the sin of stealing. It's different. Alright, what do we got next? What we got here? Oh no. I have this friend that always insists that we became friends when we were paired for canoeing on a school camp. Despite my best efforts, I have not been able to break it to her that actually I only considered her a friend far later on, because on that canoe, she was the most annoying motherfucker I have ever shared a water-bound vessel with. Bossy and nitpicky, and blissfully ignorant that, at the time, I was sick and miserable and wanted nothing more in that moment than to shove her into the water. Admittedly, later in life, that same attitude caused her to mess up a lot of relationships, so maybe I should have just given her the dunk. I still feel bad about it, though. This is a confession. This is a confession. Do you feel bad about not dunking her, or feel bad about the fact that, you are just letting her live this lie that you've always been friends? Because I don't think I'd be able to put up with that. I think I would just be like, nope. I would not forget. I would just be like, I'm not forgiving that at the time. But also, so she was nitpicky and bossy. 10 Hail Marys needed for this one. What? I mean, a $10,000 fine for this one? So we've forgiven stealing, but we are not forgiving this person for not telling the truth. Pay, sinner, that's crazy. You guys are on the fence. To be fair, I don't blame them. But also, I don't know why you ended up staying friends with them. You are very patient. You are far more patient than me. Ever lied once in your life, you're going to hell chained to the wizard. That's true. That is true. That is your punishment if you're not forgiven. You go to hell with the wizard. This person apparently is walking on thin ice. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. One time when I was in first grade, I accidentally stole one of those mini pumpkin/gourds from a pumpkin patch because we were there for a school outing, and I was told you could choose a pumpkin to take home. Turns out it was only pumpkins from a certain patch, and the gourds/mini pumpkins cost money. Someone at school asked if I paid for it, and I was like, no, we got one free pumpkin. And they were like, the gourds don't count. Oh my god, she stole from the pumpkin patch! So I started freaking out, and then I was crying, and everyone was dogging on me. And then my teacher gave me her pumpkin and said she'd return the gourd. It was bad. That's miscommunication. Taking you to hell and curses a nun sometimes dichotomy win. Yeah, that is really funny. I think you were a child. You did not know. This was like a simple miscommunication. I would have made the same mistake. I also would have cried in first grade. I think they paid enough through public humiliation. Yeah, you've already paid for this sin, and it wasn't even really a sin. It was a mistake. Oh no, sentence that child to 10. No! No, public humiliation was enough of a sin or like enough of a punishment for this person. And the poor teacher didn't get her pumpkin, which is so sad. But that's a win for the teacher. I mean, the teacher seems very sweet for that. I'm glad that she made sure that you were okay. They still off with their fingers. Everyone forgives. Good to see. Good to see. I'm with you. I think we forgive this one for sure. It's a child who didn't know. You deserve better than to be punished for your sins. You have been forgiven in the Church of Pio. And I'm sorry that it was scary for you for a while. Child that will grow into a thief? Nah. Chop off their hand. It's a child! It was an accident. Some of these are absolutely like, I'm curious what y'all are going to say on these. I don't remember the order in which I threw them. It's the same with murderers. Stealing early is a sign of becoming a future thief. Not if it's an accident. I once stole from hometown's church, and I don't feel bad about it. You stole from hometown? All right, what we got here? Oh my god. As kids, my older brother and I found a plastic cricket bat. So to prove to him it wasn't as hard as a regular cricket bat, I hit him in the head, giving him a concussion. I also pushed him into a fan while pillow fighting, and he's afraid of pillow fights in his mid-20s because of that. Not really sorry about this. Am I a bad sibling? Wizard wasn't even in the booth. This is crazy. So, oh my god, Ghost Trick. This is why my head floating. This is forgivable. I think. How young were you though? Who do you have in your audience? Roderick Heffley? I don't know, but these are great. Forgivable. Sibling behavior. I have received a concussion from my sibling. I get it. Although mine was a stapler. I got hit in the head with a stapler as a kid, so I understand. And besides, you were trying to prove that it wasn't as bad. It was just an accident. But the fact that you're not sorry is a little crazy. What is a punishment for wrath? I don't know. Anger management? I think in hell you get frozen for it. Oh yeah, okay, let's see. I sentence you to baseball. I sentence you to baseball for your sin of wrath. It's forgiven. It's forgivable, but you have to go play some baseball now. At least go give, go give concussions in the correct way, at least. At least 10,000 years of death. Oh, that's a baseball. Yeah, baseball. We love baseball. But no, this is regular sibling behavior. We forgive you. We forgive you. Alright, what we got here? A new paper through the door. Making someone who's used to cricket play baseball is a cruel and unusual punishment. Well, perfect. Play baseball. Sisyphus with the baseball he can't ever stop hitting. It's like that big pole with like the ball on it, but you have to hit it with a baseball bat. That's what they deserve, yeah. For the concussion, you have to go learn how to play baseball now. Alright, what we got? Oh my god. One time, a bully of mine made me tutor them in math because my math marks were higher than theirs and we had an upcoming exam. I agreed and taught them for the next 2 weeks in preparation for exams. They ended up failing the subject because I purposefully taught them the wrong things. Honestly, yeah, I'm with you. Based. That's awesome. Promoted. Dude, you get a seat in the church for that, man. You get to sit with us. You get to sit at the cool kids table for that. We don't care. We don't care. That's awesome. That is fighting back. Listen, they say you can't punch back. They told me that when I beat up that kid in in preschool, when I beat that kid in preschool because she was beating up my friends. They told me I couldn't hit back, but you know what? Make them fail. Hurt them in a way that matters. Bruises can heal, but not an academic record. Come join us. What? You guys say it's not forgivable. Why is it not forgivable? Or were you guys trying to say yes? It's mean. It is mean. But also, they were being bullied. I forgive it. I forgive it. It is mean, but I forgive it. I forgive it. It's probably school. Yeah, and I mean, it's probably so far in the past that it doesn't impact them anymore. Bullying's gonna be worse after that move. I mean, you might be right. But we don't know for sure. Gonna wet Willy now? No, that guy's gonna be held back now. That guy's gonna be held back now. He just passed on the problem to the next generation. That's what's gonna happen. They're not gonna meet in the halls anymore. It was tactical. Base motive changed the trajectory of a bully's whole life and turned them into a better person. I mean, true, yeah. I could have actually saved that person. It's amazing. I just don't know how they didn't know. The person gonna become a homeless addict instead. Hey, you don't know that. They're probably okay. Surely this was probably like really young. What we got here? Okay, here we go. No, not their fault. He's probably smoking crack as we speak. I don't know. When I was younger, I learned from a magic trick how to half swallow objects and bring them back up again. Started to do this with any choking hazard I could find, as I found it very satisfying. I was doing this with a coin when my parents were out until I realized, oh, the coin isn't coming back up, it's blocking my airways. Fortunately, I only choked for about half a minute before my sibling figured out the Heimlich, and it shot out of my mouth like a projectile. To this day, I am too embarrassed about it to have told my parents that I nearly died. Critters of the court, shall we forgive them for their sin of not being good at magic tricks? This is kind of awesome, actually. The true sinner here is the design of the human body. Yeah. You were temporarily a gun that shot coins. That is true, yeah. And I mean, like, it just seemed that you were trying something and it didn't work out. You did have swallow it just never came back up. Yeah, you didn't really do anything wrong. It's not your fault that the human body is not optimized to swallow objects. It's not, and I mean, it's not your fault that your parents were out. And I mean, to be fair, I would also not tell my parents. It took me like 10 years to tell my parents I picked up a jellyfish that one time because I was so afraid. Bad at magic though? Oh, bad at magic. See, I forgive you for the sin. I forgive you for the sin, but the thing is that you are bad at magic, so we do have to chain you to the wizard in hell so that you can learn how to do magic. So, like, we forgive you, but you do have to go to hell with the wizard. That's just how it's gonna be. Pretty sure knowing magic is a sin. No, not in the Church of Pio. Not in the Church of Pio. Not in the Church of Pio. I mean, look how happy Pio looks. You could see him right there. Does the thumb trick be amazed? Whoa. Crazy. But yeah, you have been forgiven, but you do need magic lessons from the wizard, so you're going to hell. Sorry. When does this constitute a cult? It's just the Church of Pio. Alright, what we got? Oh my. When I was little, I wrote my phone number on a sticky note for others in my class to find. An annoying boy found it and asked people about it. I took it back by force because he wasn't worthy of it. What do we think? Church of Pio equals cult with hidden motives. I mean, a lot of speculation on this one, yeah. I mean, why were you writing down your phone number? What? This is a child version of blocking someone on Twitter? I mean, probably, yeah. It is acceptable, I think. But, like, I mean, you had a perfect opportunity that if he ended up texting the number, you could have trolled him. Or blocked the number. I think it's a sin because it's stupid. I don't know why you would take it back by force. I would just not do anything. Can't forgive the sin because it doesn't go far enough. Yeah, you could just troll them a little bit. Should have killed that guy. No. Oh, you guys are divided. I think you were little, so it's a mistake. You have been forgiven by the Church of Pio. Oh yeah, did you beat them up or did you snatch it? My thought was that you snatched it, but I forgot to consider that kids could beat each other up. Some annoying person is bound to find it. Yeah, I would not do that. I would not do that. It's not safe. So I sentence you to I sentence you to be sent to Deltarune so that you can be taught internet safety tutorial by not having a computer or a phone. For a while. She'll give you a phone when you're ready. Man, I don't want them here. Hey, you'll be fine. Wait, why did they have a phone when they were little? Yeah. See, I got my first phone when I was in 5th grade. Toriel would not know internet safety. She would totally get scammed. I believe in her, though. She's surrounded by people that know internet safety. I think she's good. Alright. Our next one. Wonderful start. Okay, so please forgive me for this harshest of sins. I don't like cream cheese. I just don't get it. Like, I feel like it ruins everything it's on. bagels, like, no thanks. There's so many better options. Sometimes I feel like a depraved heathen for preferring cinnamon rolls with classic icing to cream cheese icing. Dare I even say I'm indifferent to cheesecake? Forgive me for saying it's one of my least favorite desserts. I've tried everything I can to convert from my simple ways and give cream cheese a chance, but I just can't shake this on my own. Cheese hater? If it were cottage cheese, I would agree, but this is evil. Guillotine. I didn't. Forgivable, actually, I hate cheesecake too. You hate cheesecake! I love cheesecake. But I agree on the cheese, cream cheese, icing. I prefer classic icing too. They cannot sing because they do not actually have a soul. Forgivable, I don't like cream cheese. You don't like cream cheese either? I love cream cheese. It's like, I like cheesecake, but I do agree with them that there's better stuff to put on bagels. It's okay. It's okay. Cheesecake, though, is peak. None of you deserve cream cheese. I think it's pretty good. It's just been a very long time since I've had cream cheese. But when I put it on a bagel, it was alright. I had a good time. I think the only reason why I was like, I don't know, is because, like, I had a schmear that was pretty good once. That was like a chives one that was pretty nice. I kind of like peanut butter or even regular butter on bagels. There was like a honey vanilla butter that I put on a bagel once, and it was incredible. But man, you don't even like cheesecake. That's crazy. I do love the way that you phrased this, though. The one person that understood that this is going to a church. Has the sin been forgiven? Has the sin been forgiven? No! Alright. What is punishment? The critters have spoken. Murder? I want them shot. No. No, there's an easier way. You know, while I forgive you for your sin, the critters do not. So the way to appease the critters and be forgiven in this church is we have to put you on the motorcycle in the cage, and we're gonna turn you into cream cheese for a bit. Like the Mondo butter, but the cream cheese. We're turning you into cream cheese. Like from Danganronpa. I thought churches were meant to help people repent. Yeah, we are. You're gonna become cream cheese. Eat a single bagel with cream cheese. Oh yeah, that works too. At least the cream cheese haters can hang out in hell with me. Yeah, that's true. Curse, don't say that. This is a holy place. This is such a serious place with my PNG of a chair behind me. Alright. Let's see. Are y'all ready? What's next? Alright, okay. More theft. I stole money when I was little from my mom, like $100. I felt guilty and then hid it in a basket at my aunt's house when I was visiting. Theft. We have more theft. So, is Wizard our dedicated heathen? Well, did they spend it? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like they did. It seemed like they hid it in a basket. Like, they stole $100 and then just put it... They framed the aunt for it, though. They just framed the aunt for stealing the $100. This could have caused an argument between siblings. Waste of money, they're going to hell. Incredible. This one might just be karma in action because the universe was using you as a vector. So they stole, but then also framed their aunt for the, like, maybe not intentionally, but they definitely did frame their aunt, which is kind of crazy. Was their mom a jerk, though? I guess we don't know. Everyone said we don't forgive the sin. Does that make the $100 loss any better? $100 could be the difference between whether someone eats that day. Should have spent it, I don't give a fuck. Alright. While you didn't spend the money, you did nearly frame your aunt for it, which is not great. And also, it was $100, and I don't think you told your mom. So, to repent for your sin of thieving from your mother, what shall we do? You know what? We're gonna send you to Peak. We're sending you to Peak. You're gonna learn how to use those grabby fingers to climb, dude. You're gonna learn how to climb the volcano. And if you survive, you could do a shopping spree. Yeah, you could do the shopping spree, but only once you've completed a Peak expedition. Give your mom $100. Yeah, also return the $100 back to your mom. Or let her know what happened, so that your mom can rest knowing what happened to her $100. Or become sus-shaped ghost trying. And also steal $100 from your aunt. Don't steal $100 from the aunt. Does the aunt even know? That's the funny thing. Does the aunt even know that the $100 are there? Like, maybe this is a secret that the aunt and the mom have been, like, keeping from the child for a while. That they're like, I don't know how this $100 got here. You said you were missing $100? And it's like, yeah, what happened? The $100 might still be there. There might be time to make things right. Oh yeah, no, I'm just hanging out while I'm waiting for the ad to end. To let the people return from the war. While I wait, I go and see what... cool. I wanted to make sure that it was more instrumentals. But, I mean, I want you to return the $100 to your mom, and then also please do a Peak expedition to repent. And help someone along the way. Pay it forward. And donate $100 to stream. Nah, you don't need to do that. But if you would like to feed Pio, Pio is very hungry at all times. So feel free to feed Pio with your bits, if you would like. And if you are able. So who's the worst sinner thus far? That's a good question. Who's the barstool bandit? The bar bandit? Well, you're hearing it here, folks. Stealing from the bars is the worst sin so far. Thank you for the dinner for Pio, Wizard. Pio will be very happy with this dinner. Alright. Are y'all ready? I got the next one. Alright, we good? I mean, to be fair, when you gotta go. Yeah, but he took... They took the toilet paper with them. Alright, let's see. Oh! Hello? I'm related to the guy who wrote Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Here Comes Santa Claus, and Peter Cottontail songs, Gene Autry? That's cool as hell! What? They took it just because they didn't have any, not because they couldn't afford it. Dang. There's no way to verify if this is real or not. That's crazy, though. Crazy if true. Is this even a sin? This isn't even a sin. This is just... That's just cool. I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Unforgivable on account of not being a sin. Yeah, you're right. How dare you? Crazy, I was crazy once. Yeah, that is true. They did steal it because they didn't know. Or, like, they didn't have any, so they were just being... I guess they just wanted resources. But I don't know, I don't really see this one as a sin. I just think that this is... Yeah, not a sin. Not a sin. But very cool. I hope... I wonder if you write songs too. Do you write songs? That would be very cool. Amazing. I hope that you guys are doing well. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, cool. I am extremely afraid of sea turtles. One time while swimming, I bumped into one, freaked out, and shoved my sister towards it. Now, I was gonna say that being afraid of sea turtles was not a sin, but sacrificing your sister towards the turtle is crazy. Maybe she liked them. That is true. Maybe she did like the sea turtle, so maybe it wasn't so bad. But that is kind of funny that you sacrificed your sister towards the turtle because you were afraid. The church is pro-human sacrifice. I don't think the church is pro-human sacrifice, actually. I don't think so. I don't think we should be pro-human sacrifice if we're a church. But just, like, imagine you're just swimming one day and you're with, like, your sibling, right? And then you hear, like, a wah! And then they, like, throw you, like, push you into whatever they just ran from. And you're thinking, shark, shark, shark. And then you look, it's a turtle. Like, how did your sister react? Was that okay? Everyone's forgiving the sin? The Turtle Mafia allows for, plastic straws every 4 years, provided they get a sacrifice. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really... I think this is fine. But I think that you need to say sorry to your sister. And then watch some Finding Nemo. Go say hello to Crush for me. Just apologize to your sister for that. I hope you did. But being afraid of sea turtles is not a sin. So it's okay. While I like sea turtles, not a sin to me. It's okay. Alright, what we got here? Okay. I have an orange cat, and sometimes when I'm really hungry, I stare at him and imagine he's a giant piece of sashimi. I bet the cat's doing it back to you, though. Like, they're probably looking at you and thinking you're like a rotisserie chicken. Like, they're just looking back. This is mandatory. This is how you're supposed to view orange cats. Does this person live in a country where food is not easily accessible? I mean, we don't know. I mean, also, maybe it's like a thing where, like, I don't feel hunger until I'm, like, extremely hungry, so it could be one of those situations, too. Gluttony is restrained. Just walk out and get food. They have cannibalism enabled in peak. That is true. You and your cat are on a peak climb. Yeah, you're hungry in peak, and then you look over at your cat, and you, instead of seeing the rotisserie chicken, you're just seeing a piece of salmon sashimi. How many calories? Oh, how many calories for an orange cat? I mean, it's a lot of fur. Kind of greed they talk about in the Bible. This person's gluttony disgusts me. Yeah, but it doesn't... I don't think they've eaten them. They're just imagining them as a salmon sashimi. But... you know, we will forgive your sin of imagining that your cat is sashimi. Please get some food for yourself and your cat. That is all I must say. Is a thought crime a sin? Not... Is it? That's a good question, actually. I feel like... Yeah, I think it depends. I don't think it is. In my books, I think action over thoughts. Otherwise, we're gonna scare a whole bunch of people who get intrusive thoughts. I think it's more about action. Big PO doesn't like free thinking. PO is watching. PO is watching. PO's looking directly at you. See how cute PO is? I drew this today. I don't think PO has blinked the whole stream. Yeah. She's watching you. Alright. You ready? Alright. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try my best. I really like snacking. I think we're all guilty of it, but I have an issue with one of my favorite snacks. Popcorn. Everything about popcorn is great. It's low in calories, it's crunchy, and you can eat a whole bunch of it all at the same time. But despite all of this, there's a problem I keep having with it that has sometimes prevented me from buying it. I speak quite quickly, which means that when I rattle off about things, sometimes words can get mixed up or things can get misunderstood. And 90% of the time, this isn't a bother. It's normal and people understand. But when I speak quickly when talking about popcorn, I sometimes get the syllables mixed up and instead say cop porn. This has happened on numerous occasions. To my parents when I was younger, to my friends, and even to the cashier at the register when I'm buying popcorn. It's even worse for me now than it was before, because now I'm extremely aware of the fact that there's a 20% chance that I'm not gonna say popcorn in a situation, and whenever I want to buy popcorn, I start getting really in my own head to make sure I don't say cop porn, which has sometimes made me blurt out cop porn because it's the only thing I could think about, like some kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. This one's great. This one's awesome. Is this even... What do you mean? You are so brave to say this. I would never admit this. You could not get me to admit this. Kind of a sin so forgivable? Who amongst us has not accidentally sworn in public? I feel like this is different. I feel like this is a little different. What do y'all think? It's not a sin and not forgivable? It's split half and half on whether it's a sin or whether it's forgivable. I think this is an accident. It's really funny. You can sin on accident. I mean, I don't even think this is a sin. This just seems like a misspeak to me. They're trying. And now they're so... I feel like the public humiliation that they go through anytime they say cop porn instead of popcorn is probably like worse than any punishment we could possibly give to them. Send popcorn to hell, send cop porn to heaven. I feel like this is, I mean, I feel like you are already being punished enough in your everyday life. I hope that I just try getting some popcorn soon, because you seem to like popcorn. It's a sin. All cops are bastards. Should pick a different snack. It's popcorn though. It's different. Accidentally said you bitch instead of you built, so I understand the struggle. I mean, that's fair. Get some chocolate almonds. Yeah, get a snack. It's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you. You made me laugh, and thus I forgive you. And that's all that matters. Alright, you ready? Forgivable sin. It's forgivable. Alright. I got my head in a fireplace, and now I'm scared of my fireplace. But I eventually got over it. I hope. Now, why were you sticking your head in the fireplace? Were you going after Santa? What you sticking your head in the fireplace for? What you doing? Also, what do you mean I got over it, I hope? Do you not know? Do you lie before this court that you... this church? Do you lie before the Church of Pio because you are unsure? What kind of head? What do you mean? Oh my god, no. Oh no, I hope that's not what they meant. I thought they got their head stuck in there. Worst sin ever. Well, they'll be used to the flames of hell when they're sent there. Yeah, that's true. I think we send them to water. So no head breaks bone. I'm sorry you're scared of your fireplace. I think the only thing that we could possibly do to save you, though, is to send you to Mount Fae so that you are with the ice instead. You will learn to not be afraid of fireplaces, or you will die to Mount Fae. I think this is the best way forward. All right, next. Are we ready? One of my brothers is a heavy kleptomaniac, and we've kind of just given up at trying to help at this point. Now, I looked up what a kleptomaniac is, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. A kleptomaniac being the type of person that steals a lot. Like, they like to grab things a lot. So might be another stealing one. Unless someone... Yeah, they like to grab a lot of things. They're stealing a lot. Small things. So... they've stopped trying to help their brother quit stealing. Now the brother shouldn't be stealing. But why have you given up? I think the sin is that they gave up on him. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you shouldn't, you can't give up, man. You gotta try to keep fighting. You gotta try. It's unfortunate. Oh. Thank you so much for the follow. How do I pronounce your name? But thank you so much. Sad confession. It's very sad. It's forgivable. It's sad. Please don't give up on your brother, though. Try. Please try. Please continue trying to help your brother. I'm sorry. Percy. Oh, cool. Well, howdy, Percy. How you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the church. Today it's a church because we're doing confessions right now. Sometimes you in particular can't be the person to help them. Hopefully someone else can. That's true. But just try not to give up hope that your brother can get better. I believe in you. I'm sorry, it's a tough situation. All right. Next on the list. Hope you all get the help you can. Yeah. Hope everything gets better. All right. Now I don't think that this is cursed, but I would believe if it was. I actually really like daylight savings time. I think standard time is the problem and should be abolished. Why is standard time the problem? I have to know, because it wasn't elaborated on. This is all I got. Why is standard time the problem? Howdy, spaceship. How you doing? Not a sin. That is correct. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, everything being a little bit later. I do dislike going back and forth. Going back and forth sucks a little bit. I hate the sun going down at 4:30. Yeah, that's not great. I need context for how daylight saving time works in the US because I swear no American I've ever known has actually updated their time zone online. Yeah. So, from my understanding, at some point late fall, most of the clocks, not all of them, but most of them go an hour backwards. So that, or is it an hour forwards? They go an hour backwards so that you get more daylight. And then, in the spring, it springs forward. Doesn't mean we'd, not a sin, not forgivable. I mean, I dislike it. I dislike daylight savings time. Going in on like a couple hours of sleep is never fun. Spring forward, fall back. Yep. Fall back an hour, spring forward an hour. But apparently, not a sin. Just a strange opinion. But I also don't like daylight savings time. I mean, really, I don't like the going back and forth. I think it should just stick with one of them. But that's my opinion. I think you're just free to go. Spring forward forever and never go back. Since it's your watch always having the wrong time. No, that's crazy. Alright. Yeah, but you get an hour extra sleep for one day. That's true. But only one day. But then you get an hour less sleep for a different day. That balances out. The problem is that it disrupts the circadian rhythm, so it can actually cause some massive problems with your health. Here we go. We found a bandit, guys. We found a bandit. Look at this. I confess. It was in fact me who kept stealing people's socks, forcing people to mismatch socks. We found him. We found him, guys. We found the sock thief. We found the sock thief. Get him. Get him. This guy's the Satan of the church. Get him. Everyone, get him. Genuinely, I wish there were punishments worse than death. Where are they? Get him. Unforgivable. Sentenced to no socks. Unforgivable. And also all of the calic critters are grabbing their pitchforks and going after you. Free the socks. Release them back to their owners. Not forgivable. Everyone unanimously not forgiven. Amazing. Strangle them with a rope made of mismatched socks. That's crazy. Right, we'll do the butter sock. We'll put the butter in a sock like iCarly and smack them with it. Unforgivable. We're getting them. Remove their feet so they can't ever enjoy socks. Crazy. All right, this one I know is cursed. This one I know is cursed because Cursed put this on YouTube. Disgusting levels agreed. What do you need them for? Yeah, why are you stealing all the socks, man? Why are you doing that? Is it for like an art project? It's just like a modern art where it's like a basket with mismatched socks in it. What a cute setup. Oh, thank you! I figured if we're doing confessions, we might as well do it in a confession booth. So, here's our next confession, and it's from Cursed. Because Cursed revealed herself. While I was very active with Yu-Gi-Oh, I was often asked to help newer players get to grips with the game to understand their deck, because I was patient enough to explain things to them and chill enough to let them play out their turns while gradually ramping up the difficulty. At first, I pretty much just let people win for a while to show them the ropes and give them a smaller taste of victory, a taste that they'll soon grow addicted to. But once they flip their switch and they start thinking that they have everything down and start trash talking, that was my cue to actually start trying. And seeing the fire get snuffed out in their eyes as everything they once tried to do gets blocked, explaining to them that they cannot do anything to hurt my boss monster, watching them exhaust every avenue until they eventually broke down and surrendered left me feeling like a god. What do we think? What do we think, guys? Can this be forgiven? Probably wrath, but based. I mean, yeah, probably wrath, but based. Sinner. All casual players are evil. Exterminate newbies. No! This is hubris. This is hubris. This is kind of hubris, though. See, this is why Kirst could not beat the giraffe in a fight. Kirst would lose to her hubris. How do you know that the competitors around you aren't doing the same to you, Kirst? Yeah, Avef could beat the giraffe in a fight. I could beat a giraffe in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, maybe, because the giraffe doesn't have opposable thumbs. But you're not beating the giraffe in a fight. 5 years community service being a locals judge. Oh, that is good. That's good, actually. 5 years community service. You're gonna be a locals judge, but only for the newbies. No, that's your punishment. That's how you repent for your sin. It's the only way forward. It's the only way forward, or the knowledge of what Yu-Gi-Oh is. It's the only way forward. Is this forgiven? Not a sin. You guys forgive it? Okay, but I still think she needs to go and, But the problem is, feeling like a god. You say this in front of Pio? You say this in front of Pio? You say this in front of Pio? I sentence you to, some locals judging, and that's it. Otherwise, you are forgiven. Because, to be fair, I would do the same thing. Blasphemy is funny. Yeah, in this case, it's a little bit funny. Alright, here we go. You say this in front of our child who's staring directly at you? Alright, you ready? Okay. I shopped at Lowe's once, even though I know Home Depot is superior. What do we think? Is this forgivable? Is this a forgivable sin? Is this forgivable? These are death. Should have been Bunnings. If it was for the popcorn. I mean, the popcorn at Home Depot is pretty good. Not a sin, but funny that they think it is. Lowe's gives Pepsi vibes. I mean, it does, maybe because it's blue. I don't know, I like all the paint cards at the Home Depot. You go in there and you get to be like, ah, yay. The little cards, the little things. I'm not American enough to vote on this one, that's fair. Ace Hardware is the best popcorn. Do they just have popcorn at all of the stores? I never considered this. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's forgiven and not a sin. Yeah, fair enough. Just try Home Depot again. That's okay. You're forgiven. It's funny you think this is a sin, though. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Alright. I pick my nose and eat it, and it's the superior way to do it. Not the most hygienic thing. Not the most hygienic thing. Not terribly hygienic here. 50 years in the Chuck E. Cheese's ball pit. I like how this changed from church confession thing to now we're sentencing like this is crimes. Like maybe I should have set up a court instead of a confession booth. I learned recently this is bad for your immune system, but I'm kind of in the trenches with them. You pick your nose and eat it? You eat it? See, it's bad for your immune system because like the mucus in your nose helps block pathogens. So it's a way to try to stop you from getting sick. That's why you have the boogers. But if you eat it, then you're just giving your body the pathogens. I don't always have tissues. Dude, I don't know, flick it? Tissue or flick it? I flick it. This one's unforgivable, but you can vote anyway. It's not forgivable. It's Dragon Court where they send in tabletop players, and I was listening to it last night going to bed. I'm in a mood. I mean, you know, I'd be down to do this again where we actually are, like, I'm a judge. I thought about doing this for the Am I the Asshole? Like, I thought about doing, like, an Am I the Asshole court where we sentenced, people, as the judge. You flick boogers at people? No! I use the tissue. Or if you must flick it, you flick it into a trash can. I don't know, I sentence you to Chuck E. Cheese. Emo Duck was right. Emo Duck was right. To Chuck E. Cheese. I got so grossed out I ran off and forgot to vote. I sentence you to Chuck E. Cheese. I'll go with them, whatever. Yeah, just go get a pizza while you're there. Alright. The next confession. I smuggle dollar store candy to the movie theater. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Is this redeemable? I think this is forgivable in my opinion. But you can vote whatever you want. I did this a week ago, not a sin and based. This is a holy hat. I love how everyone's in agreement that this is just chill. We're chilling here. Honestly, fair. I mean, movie theaters charge way too much for their candy. You're already there. You are allowed to do this, just don't tell them. And hide it carefully. Not a sin, nah. It's a shame they don't try to get out with the cop porn, though. Stop it. Passive class war is alright. Yeah, I think it's fair. Go ahead and bring the candy in. I don't care. I know they gotta make money, but it's insane. It's way too much. It's way too expensive. Now, granted, if they're making food there, it's not like candy. It's like they're actually making the food. They could charge whatever the hell they want, but like, not a sin. It's not a sin to me. Not a sin. In fact, you don't even need to repent. I'm in fact giving you more dollar store candy to smuggle into the movie theater. The Church of P.O. is happy with this. You could do whatever you want forever with the dollar store candy in the movie theater. Just don't spill it on the ground, okay? Don't be mean to the workers. All right, we ready? Let's see. Okay, this person confesses that they are afraid of heights because they fell up a window when they were 5 and they still don't trust heights. We have a lot of people confessing their fears, which is very fascinating. So this is a forgivable sin. How is this a sin? They fell out the window when they were 5. Get over your feelings. You should forgive the heights. Why are you evil? Being scared is sinful. No, I think it's fine to be scared. You just can't let it rule your life. That's the thing. How do you get to the confession booth? What do you mean, how do I get to the confession booth? Do you have a confession? Do you have a confession? I may. You can confess it here. Would you like to confess it here? Oh, no. Cursed, the form is closed. The form's closed. But since you have a confession, if you're willing to say your confession to the chat, I can read it. I can read out your confession. If you are brave enough to do so. I admitted I eat boogers, man. This is a safe space. Yeah, it's a safe space. You can confess whatever you want. Wait, was that one just you? I don't think it was Avev. Avev, did you submit one? After Emo confesses, I might do a confession. Oh, I'm happy to take confessions. No, but I'm with them. See, I didn't think Avev confessed that. I did submit one. Oh. Have we seen it yet? Have we seen it yet? I wonder if it happened before you got here. Would you even admit which one it is? I'm not telling you, you all made fun of me for eating boogers. I'm really curious which one was yours. You're not the popcorn one, are you? Whoever submitted the popcorn one, incredible. I don't know who that is. And you know what? If you never come forward, that's totally fine. Because I wouldn't either. But keep in mind, I think you're amazing for admitting that. I like the mystery behind the popcorn one. Yeah, I hope that I never find out who the popcorn one is. Maybe like someone could throw that in the time capsule. I think there's still a time capsule command. I think there's still a time capsule command. If that person ever wants to come forward and do ! capsule for me to find out who you are. If you ever want to admit you're the popcorn person, you can. Feel free to submit anything for the capsule at any point. I'll add this to the title. Oh, the ! capsule. Yeah, you can put the capsule in anytime you want. But yeah. Oh no, the fishing game broke. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I don't know why he broke. I'll fix it. Blue, I'll fix it. I'll fix the fishing game. It broke, but I'm fixing it. I'm fixing. Alright, once this pops back up, Cursed, can you give Blue their fish? Their little fish. Chat got ouchied. I think I got it fixed. Alright, go ahead and give Blue the 20 for... Okay, there, you're being very nice. There you go. Ouchie. There you go. There you go. There you go, Blue. Alright. By the way, if anyone has confessions, feel free to say so in the chat. Just yell that you have a confession, and then we'll stop. Okay? So, the next confession, which I'm seeing it now, and I just feel fear. Are you ready? I see it, I feel fear, I don't know what y'all are gonna think of this. I don't even want to read this out loud. And thus I won't. But that is a balloon that you're looking at. I don't want to read that out loud because I don't want that clipped. No, I don't want that clipped. You're not making me say that. Please? I'll do it for some bits. Sin for wasting my time, to be honest. Share with the class. Alright, I'm back. What? Yeah. Is this a sin? This is just strange. You've never met a pull toy furry. I mean, it's not really a sin, but I'm raising an eyebrow at you. I don't know what the balloon's about though. Is it Pennywise? You're into Pennywise? No way you donated 100 bits to try to get me to say I'm into some mildly weird things. Do I need to say, there's no way you donated 100 bits for me to say, whatever, fine. The confession reads, I'm into some mildly weird things. There you go. I read the thing. You got it? You got it? You said it twice. Yeah, there you go. I said it twice for 100 bits. Pio got fed. It's all... I'm not happy about it, but I said it for you. There you go. My confession is that I eat biscuits. Oh my god, I forgot to put Flavorfully songs in here. The things we do for bits. True. Well, biscuit, you always eat biscuits. That's not surprising. Father, may I confess? Yes, Emo Duck, you may confess. If you would like to confess, you may confess. I will not stop you. Whenever I was in middle school, my mom would give me and my brother dab cards to flip, and she'd pocket over half. Between me and my brother, we pocketed easily over 1K. Not super long-lived, but wild. What is a dab card? Explain to me what a dab card is, and how have you made over $1,000 doing this? Oh my god, it's THC? Like a vape? Oh, so it's like... It's a cart in which you hit the dab? Oh, it's cannabis. Well, do we... So... You're giving out cannabis, is what I'm hearing. But I was a child. So you as a child gave out cannabis and made over $1,000. Oh no, not giving out. To flip? Or small business. Okay, so you were, but yeah, okay, so you were selling cannabis as a child for $1,000. It's forgivable. Feel like the mom is the sinner here. Yeah, we forgive you. We do not forgive the mother. You did your best with what you were given. You did your best. Bought a Wii U. Hey, I mean, you got a Wii U out of it. Tell your mom to come see me in hell. Yeah, we'll chain your mom to the wizard. That is a good use of money. Are you selling the Curse? Don't ask if they're still selling it. That's crazy. Who's asking? I have a confession. All right, Biscuit. All right, Biscuit, you're up to bat. I got Biscuit confession. Is Biscuit gonna confess that she eats biscuits again? She did say that she indulges in cannibalism. After Biscuit's confession, if anyone else has confessions, we only have 2 left that are, like, saved in. So then I can move us to, the, default screen at the beginning that doesn't have any text on it. So after Biscuit. So I don't have to sit here with the I'm into mildly weird things above my head. Because it just looks like we're just discussing this one. I really like it. I know you do. But consider I don't. This will be the thumbnail for the stream. No, it will not. No, it will not. No, it will not, because I have a thumbnail. When I was a child, I was in a recorder group. The teacher was late, and the other girls were messing around and not trying to work on what we were learning. The group goes to perform at the opera house, so it was an actual thing. I just got impatient and bonked one of the girls in the head with my recorder. It clearly hurt her, and I felt guilty after. I haven't told anyone this since. Did we forgive Biscuit for hitting another girl in the head with a recorder because they refused to practice? Do we forgive Biscuit? To be fair, I get it. I get it. I get it. Thus, I'm not really upset with you. I also played recorder as a kid, so I get it. Apologize to the recorder, though. Yeah, you need to apologize to the recorder for sure. Sent it to a recorder concert. Hey, if I ever hold a concert, Biscuit, would you be willing to repent for your sin of hitting someone in the head with a recorder? Would you ever, if I ever held a concert, would you be willing to do a recorder solo for the concert? Can I do one more? Yes, would you mind waiting 2 confessions to do it, though, so that I could get this text off the screen? Yes, I can play violin better than recorder. Hey, either way works. But I do want to hear a recorder solo from you at some point. Hated learning the recorder in elementary school. I loved it, actually, because they had, like, recorder karate. And they gave us, like, little ribbons to put around the recorder. But yes, Emo Duck, you could do another one in a second. I just want to get through the final 2 confessions. Yeah, because, like, if you mastered a song, then you would get a new ribbon, like a new belt around the recorder. And it was really good. Alright, so we forgive Biscuit. How long we can keep these words on screen? No. Next confession. One time in 4th grade, while I was on the swings, my friend pushed my other friend in front of me, and I accidentally kicked him in the face. I proceeded to laugh so hard that I fully pissed my school uniform khakis. It was a sobering moment, and I think I was able to hide the fact that I pissed my pants for the rest of the school day. Yeah, I think, yeah, you already kind of punished yourself. You pissed yourself laughing. You just pissed yourself. That was... Hey, man, if it makes you feel any better, there was one time, my dad was coaching baseball, and a kid ran up to my dad at third base and said to my dad, I really need to go to the bathroom. And my dad's like, you think you could hold it? And the kid went, no, and just started pissing his pants in front of my dad. And my dad just went, okay. So when you run through home plate, I want you to slide. So the kid ran home and slid into home plate, and the dirt covered up the pee. Is this forgivable? Not a sin? No. The sin was the laughing. The piss was the punishment. Yeah, it was instantly, like, stopped. I almost peed myself on pajama day because the teacher refused to call on me when I had my hand up. I had it up for 5 minutes. My mom went to the teacher and told him off. When I was a kid, I peed my pants in kindergarten because they had a rule of no saving spots in line, but they only had 2 lunch lines for like 70 kids, and they were not very fast in those lunch lines. So I didn't want to leave my spot in the line because you couldn't hold a spot for a friend, and they didn't, and because they'd think you're cutting. So I just peed right in front of the register, and then I hid out for a while the nurse looked for me. I went home. Pee Confessions call that a piss stream. Yeah. Forgot what I did after I had the accident. I guess I repressed the trauma. I mean, I just hid, honestly. P-tuber returns. Don't call me a P-tuber. Don't call me Clova P. Don't call me Clova P for that. What the hell? Don't call me Clova P. Whatever. You've been forgiven because you've already punished yourself by pissing. Next confession. I see. They want to eat Sprite-flavored lip gloss. One of the side effects of HRT is it makes you piss like crazy. I mean, fair enough. You want to eat that too? Not a sin. Not a sin. I mean, their gluttony is understandable. I don't know about Sprite-flavored lip gloss, but I've definitely wanted to eat cherry-flavored lip gloss before. Like, I have this, lip gloss, or like, I have a chapstick now that has, like, a unicorn on it, and every now and then I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to eat that. Wizard, can we buy some and do a Sprite lip gloss mukbang? That's terrible, actually. Terrible. Which lips? Whose lips they're on? Hollow Knight music. I love Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. Refuses to interact with Sprite anything. I just don't think it tastes good. I still need to try Sprite. I just don't think it tastes good. Not a sin. Not a sin. Hollow Knight is amazing. We love Hollow Knight here. Also, how do you, Pyromancer, how you doing? Justice for Sprite Pancake. I just don't think it would taste good. Hollow Knight music beautiful. Hence, we listened to it while we were going over these confessions. Lemon and Lime Man. I mean, I don't know. Can't believe I got Hollow Knight Allays. Yeah, I saw them. They were very cute. One thing to ask for that confession. Apparently, North American Sprite and Australia or European Sprite is different. Oh. I don't know. What kind of Sprite are we talking about here? Because that'll change everything. Whose isn't carbonated? I'm pretty sure it's carbonated. Oh, where isn't it carbonated? That's a good question. I thought that was lemonade. Yeah, because there's lemonade. Lemonade is not carbonated. And lemonade's kind of eh. I think in Russia they have cucumber flavored Sprite. Huh. Maybe I saw a false thing. Maybe it was more confused. UK lemonade is always carbonated. Yeah, I think it's about lemonade. Because lemonade is not carbonated. At least in some places. I had some cucumber Sprite before at the Coca-Cola Museum, and it was the greatest thing I'd ever had. Huh. Interesting. If you ever see Kirk's branded drinks, especially creaming soda or ginger beer, try it. It's the best soft drink brand. Avephilis, you are also Australian. Do you agree with that take by Biscuit? American lemonade is addicting. It's probably all the sugar in it. You love lemonade? I'm very biased to Kirk's. Makes sense. I'm bringing us back to the first page, and I'm gonna move our music bot back to where it was. I agree with Kirk's creaming soda. I think Bundy's has it on ginger beer, though. I see. Kirk's is Kirkland? Maybe. Creaming soda? I assume it's like carbonated, but it's also got like cream added to it. Not sure. A nostalgia for the finger beer, because my nan bought it. I don't know what finger beer is. Also, for anyone who would like to confess anything, now is your time. You may confess as you wish. But just say in the chat, like, do a short message. Do a short message saying, hey, I want to confess something. So that we don't have two people confessing at the same time. If Hearth shows up, the universe will explode? Yeah, probably. It doesn't have cream. I don't know what it is. But it's yummy. There's red and brown. Beer named Finger. I meant to say ginger beer, but I like finger beer. I don't think finger beer would taste good, actually. I just don't think it would taste good. Please be kind about Australian naming schemes, guys. I mean, I haven't really had a problem with it. Ginger beer. Assume cream soda and creaming is the same. That's my assumption, too. That was my assumption, too. I didn't think too hard about it. But yes, if anyone would like to confess, it's your time. Cream cheese soda. Oh, God. The cream cheese guy is, like, quaking. We call ice cream floats spiders. No one knows why. That's kind of fun, actually. I actually like that. I have two confessions. Okay, Biscuit. One confession first. So that we the Church of Pio can decide whether you are forgiven. Cream cheese soda with orange cat salmon on a bagel. No, that's too... Actually? Could be good. Cream cheese and salmon? Not too bad. I've had it before. Might actually not be too terrible. I was going to be like, that sounds awful, but actually, you know, that might not be too bad. I don't know about the soda, though, but cream cheese itself probably be fine with the salmon. I haven't found a soda I liked yet. I've tried, like, people have been handing them to me to try, and I've just been kind of like, nah. I have my next confession prepared. Alright, 20 grams of protein. After Biscuit. Alright, Biscuit. While we listen to this beautiful Hollow Knight music in the choral chambers, please tell us your undoubtedly cursed confession. I'm very curious to see what you have to say. Fuck that arena. Oh yeah, God, dude. Fuck the High Halls. You're talking about the High Halls arena, right? I'm into some weird things. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, Cursed! Stop it! Not after the popcorn one. Dude, the popcorn one is awesome. I think I've been thinking about the popcorn one for days. I was here for that when you streamed it. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I had I ended up finishing Silk Songs, so that's why I was able to add the Hollow Knight music to the playlist. Dude, I will drop everything when the DLC comes out. I can't tell if Cursed is joking either. That's the terrifying thing about Cursed. You just don't know. But it's Biscuit's confession time right now. It's Biscuit's. And you'll never know. Terrible. Oh gosh. No, not during the ad break. I'm sorry, Biscuit. They're all from when I was a child. I was very much a goody two-shoes and never got in trouble. But one time, I was messing around and was throwing this girl's hat around. In Australia, we all have to wear hats because the sun is a deadly laser. All was well until I threw it into another girl's meat pie. The girl whose hat it was started crying, and I felt so bad. I took the hat and washed it in the bathroom immediately, but got in trouble with the teacher after. I felt so guilty all weekend I was physically ill until I finally told my parents. I'm fine and special, I get no ads. Is it a sin that Biscuit threw a hat into a meat pie and then got sick from it? It seems like you just got instant karma, honestly, Biscuit. Meat pie hat is forgivable. That's what I'm thinking too. You got instant karma because you felt bad. Yeah, wait. Why were you flinging the hat? I was super guilty conscious. Try to rectify it immediately. Oh, I love you, cogwork dancers. You owe someone a meat pie and a hat. Because kids did that, we were friends. Yeah, just flinging it around like a frisbee. That's normal. I take a swig of water. But I do think it's forgivable. I think you should just get them a new hat and a new meat pie, though. The kid who had the meat pie was confused. So it sounds like the only person who was actually upset was the person with the hat. That's not too bad. It seems like you got instant karma by dear virtue of the fact that you got sick. Alright, Wizard, you'll go after Emo Duck, because Emo Duck had one first. Emo Duck has a confession. Watch it immediately, and you couldn't tell if my sins, other than that, it was what? Yeah, that's fair. Will we get a Clovelly confession at the end of stream? What would I confess? I confess things all the time. Alright, cool. When I was in freshman year of high school, there was a greasy orchestra boy who had a crush on me. He would buy me 2 monsters every morning. Do I know who this is? And it gave me a massive caffeine addiction. He did it because he liked me, and I knew the whole time. He was alright, didn't like him back, but I did love the monster, so this went on for 6 months. Cursed, give Biscuit the fish. So there was a person who I'm pretty sure I know who had a crush on you and kept buying you monsters and then got you addicted to caffeine because of it. I mean, just being nice. Oh, this song is so good. I mean, I don't even think this is a sin. I just think this is crazy. That's 360 monsters you scammed him out of. I mean, to be fair, he never asked. He's evil, he got you addicted to caffeine. Yeah, if anything, he got you addicted to caffeine. If anything, you're the victim here. Yeah, everyone agrees. It's forgivable. I mean, like, yeah, he was trying to buy your affection with Monster energy drinks, but, I mean, if anything, you got fucked over by that because of the caffeine. Now, for my sanity, you said it was an orchestra boy. I think I know who it is, but I have to legally ask. Just to make sure I know who this is, for sure. Was this person a cellist by chance? Did they play cello? Or could it be someone else? This was a cello player. I know who it is. Because I'm like, this is too specific. I think I know who it is. No, I'm not giving it. I am not doing that. I was just amazed that I immediately knew who it was. Because I read Monster Energy Drink and Orchestra, and I'm like, I know who this is. Cello player 123 Smith. Oh my god, you can't be doxing people. What the? Doggy bark? Did the doggy bark? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, you are forgiven. I'm sorry for the caffeine addiction, though. Alright, Wizard, you're up to bat. What's your confession, Wizard? I'm so curious. I'm so curious what the Wizard's about to say. Doji. The doggy. Donkey. I showed one of my companions a donkey before. Got really confused. They didn't know what to do. I forgot my other confession, but I have a replacement. Alright, you could go after the Wizard. I have like the list in my head. Pio doesn't blink, I'm scared. Pio blinks when you blink. Pio blinks when you blink, so you never get to see Pio blink. I think he's dead. Pio is not dead. Pio is indestructible. But I don't blink either. Oh, well, you guys are gonna be staring for a while. I hope you guys like this track. This track is fucking beautiful. They're just staring menacingly. Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to do ballet. Tights, shoes, big stage play, whole 9 yards. And my school was hosting a talent show, and on stage I completely blanked and forgot all my moves, so I kept doing what I remembered. We got 3rd place, and I think the 2 girls I did the routine with hated me since... So you got stage fright? Oh. Shake him around a little to wake him up. Extra transparent eyelids. Yeah, he's got 2 sets. He's good. So you just started making shit up? You got nervous, forgot everything, and started making shit up? Those girls should be more empathetic. If you ever want to listen to Silk Song covers, I recommend Music Box covers of Biowater. Oh my god, Biowater Music Box would probably sound so good. Stage fright is a killer. Yeah, that's true. I was a grade above them and I started making shit up, yes. I mean, did you end up ever doing ballet again after that? Or did you, like, quit out of fear? I still have a 3rd place medal, actually. Oh, well. Not a sin. Forgivable. I'm glad everyone forgives you. I would forgive you too. I don't think I did ballet after that, no. Yeah. You should have tried again, though. Find a way to get past your stage fright. Because I'm sorry that it was scary for you. But it is really funny that you panicked and was like, alright, guess I'm dancing, and just started making shit up. It reminds me of, like, I saw, like, a performance, like a comedy ballet performance where the whole gimmick was that there was always someone, and it was always a different person, there was always someone in the dance group doing something wrong. That was the gimmick. Being the best at art and music at school, they stopped doing the medals because other kids would feel bad. Ah. Because it's related. Alright, Wizard, you could go after Biscuit. Biscuit's got another one. Biscuit, go. Your confession. I love seeing what you guys have to say because some of these are crazy. I do love the imagery of the wizard wizard in like wizard ballet school just making shit up just because he got scared. Howdy, Nicole, how you doing? We are allowing chat confessions now, since we are through with all of the confessions that were submitted in advance. Biscuit, you were just too good. You were just too good at art and music. When's the Biscuit covers gonna drop? When are we gonna start hearing Biscuit covers? Speaking of, if anyone wants to check out my newest cover, you could do it at !cover. Very good. Alright, Biscuit's confession. You're here to witness Biscuit. When I was a child, I stole a Littlest Pet Shop knockoff from my friend, who may or may not have joined the stream. I didn't feel bad at the time, she never knew, and I told her years later and tried to give it back. She does not want it. So you stole a Littlest Pet Shop knockoff from Nicole? I would love to see the violin stream as a milestone. I would love to see this. Maybe I still have it. Nicole, why do you not want it back? You don't want Biscuit to repent? I don't like how it looks. So, wait, so Biscuit did you a favor? Is what I'm hearing? Biscuit did you a favor? She can keep it as a memory of her sins. So what I'm hearing is that Biscuit committed a sin. And then, like, Nicole is refusing to let Biscuit make up for it because it's funnier. Not forgivable. Yeah, to repent, you just have to keep it. I liked it at the time too, but it's ugly to me now. Unforgivable. You have to keep it. Nicole doesn't want it, so you have to keep it forever. You have to live with this. Is it truly a sin if the victim forgives the perpetrator? But yeah, but now you have to keep it. You just have to keep it now. That's just how it is. Right now, I said so. That's not how forgiveness works, Biscuit. You don't get to decide when someone has forgiven you. I'm going to eat it. Is it a biscuit? You don't get to decide when someone else has forgiven you. You can if you know mind control magic. I don't think a biscuit knows mind control. No, it's a plastic dog. Well, that's cute. I have a confession. Ooh, a blue confession. Wait, I should have been saying forgiveness this whole time. Oh my god. We missed opportunity. Forgiveness. You know not of my powers. Maybe I need to rescale Biscuit against the giraffe. Alright. I think Wizard was next. And then Blue will do your confession after. Wizard, go! Wizard, confession. Second wizard. What giraffe? Healthy Harold? No. Just the giraffe. You know, of course, the giraffe. Oh my gosh, okay. Same school, same group of girls. They did gymnastics in the following years, and even though they were a year below me, I hung out with them because my school only had one class of each grade. This one girl came over to join us, and I taught her how to do a back bend. The next day, I got sick and couldn't go to school. When I went back the next day, she wasn't there, and I learned that she had broken her arm trying to do the back bend, and the school had banned doing gymnastics altogether. Oh my god. Dude. You are having an impact on people's extracurriculars, man. That's crazy. Well, do we forgive Wizard for the sin of destroying the gymnastics program at the school? I wasn't there. I don't know if she cried. But yeah, why is that the concern right now? How is the wizard destroyed the ballet performance and then immediately destroys the gymnastics program the next year? Dude, are you like cursed or something? Haven't I researched your school life as a series of unfortunate events? Dude, like, did they prevent you from joining extracurriculars after that? They're like, this kid's cursed. They're gonna destroy the next program too. Not a sin because clearly this is holy work. I'm really good at fucking up. Dude, they gotta think, they're probably thinking you're doing this on purpose too. That's crazy. It's not a sin. I broke my arm by tripping over a sprinkler. Never once mentioned it here, so I don't know if you guys knew. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a time that you've ever mentioned that. Definitely not at a funeral. Definitely not. There was no gymnastics program at the school. I mentioned it at funeral one time, but meh. Yeah. Not important or anything. It was a private school and also was really poor. So it was just gymnastics for fun. That makes sense. Well, alright. Not a sin. Just unfortunate. You come to the church and you give me a 6-7 joke. Alright. Blue, if you're still around, it's your turn. If you would like to confess anything, Blue. I'm afraid of sea turtles. One day. This was your confession? Wait. You're afraid of sea turtles. One day you swam and bumped into one and you shoved your sister into the turtle. I think it was there. Yeah, so you're the turtle person. I think we forgave you earlier. Oh no, I just mixed it up. I just mixed them up. I didn't want anyone to know the order. The lip gloss was last, so I just assumed. No. I mixed them up. Deltarune, yeah, we love Deltarune music here. But yeah, one time recently in Minecraft, I bred a bunch of villagers, gave them different jobs, and killed them for their heads. What the hell? What was even that option? I don't even see what that is. When Biscuit. That's just crazy. Same with dogs. Why are you killing everything? So no head breaks phone. Why are you just killing everything? Yeah, so background is my entire family told me that if I ran into sea turtles, it would bite off my balls. Oh god. Yeah, no wonder why you'd be afraid. It was me that killed the dogs. Why are you killing the dogs? You tamed them to kill them? I guess you never tried sea turtle dog. I swear. You tutored someone. Hey, nice. For a museum. Yeah, but you're just taming dogs to kill them. It's so sad. Where and when can I easily find sea turtles, please? Maybe by the coast? Question mark? I guess if you go and visit like a beach. Pretty sea turtles. Chat confessions are wild. Yeah, oh my god. We are getting some prime smug cat faces here today. Yeah, I mean, especially because I'm sitting here in like a little priest outfit. Chat confessions are wild. I mean, yeah, it might as well be named that. Anyways, that's my new confession. Let me rephrase. I was the one who tutored my bully. Oh! That was you! Wait, really? Wait. Oh, I love that everyone's confessing who they were. Oh, wait, that's actually great. Wraithen? That's so based. That's so based. You were saying before that you weren't funny. That is so funny. That is so based. I thought it was based. I thought it was really funny. How old were you? How old were you when this happened? How big of an impact did this have on their life? It was the final year of primary school before high school started. Oh my god. So this I see. To which I went to a high school in a different area. Oh my god, so you didn't even get to see the consequences of this. Oh my god. That's amazing. It was a hit and run. Confession, recently I was playing Peek and threw coconuts and basketballs at people. They fell down, it was funny. That's forgivable, I think. That's really fun. I can't believe Wraithen did a hit and run. That's amazing. They had to repeat the year! That's crazy! So they had to repeat the year. And then, not only were they held back, they couldn't go to high school. You moved to a different high school, so they couldn't even hunt you down. That's awesome. That's crazy. How bad, like, I mean, if you're willing to share, were they, like, did they deserve it? Did they deserve it? Like, don't get me wrong, it's really funny, but did they deserve it? Beat your bully so hard you become their senior. I heard their reaction from my friends that were still at the place. Bullied for 5 years. Okay, they deserved it. They deserved it. They deserved it. So what'd they do? So what'd they do? I'm invested. I'm invested. Hold on. So what'd they do? I imagine they weren't happy. Did they eat your Mountain Dew lip gloss? Is there a Mountain Dew lip gloss out there? I feel like there has to be. They did a lot of stuff. Like, did they retaliate or did they get better? They tried contacting me, but I blocked them. That's crazy. That's amazing. My bully still owes me $10. Are you gonna ask them for it? Dude, I have a crazy story. I have a crazy story about bullying. Pretty much cut off all contact with that school. I don't know how to contact them. Fair enough. I have a crazy story about bullying. So I was bullied a lot as a kid. Actually, like the first year that I was not bullied in school was college. I was bullied every year. I was bullied every single year I went to school. It was ridiculous. In preschool, I punched the kid, right? I've already told that story. I don't know if I told this story before. When I was in kindergarten, there was a girl, and she was from a different class than me. She was also a kindergartner, but she was in a different class to me. And she would go around the playground, and she wouldn't say anything to me. She would just chase me and then try to pull my pants down. And I would get in trouble because my pants were pulled down. It was ridiculous. So, at some point, I was tired of being put in trouble. Because, like, I would try to ask for help. And the teachers were like, well, you guys are just playing, it's fine. And then my pants would be down and I'd get in trouble. So, I got upset because they weren't listening to me. So I ran up the hill. Because there was like a restricted area, right? We weren't allowed to go up where the big kids were. So I ran up to where the big kids were doing PE. And she chased me up there and pantsed me in front of the PE coach. Now, finally, they listened to me because they did it in front of the PE coach. So she had to apologize to me. A year passes, alright? She didn't do it again. She didn't do it again after that, because she got caught, right? A year passes. And we now have a school counselor. I did not know we had a school counselor, but we have a school counselor. The school counselor walks up and says, "Hey, your mom's here to pick you up." And I'm like, "Yay! Wonderful! I get to go home!" So No, it's not over. I'm excited. I'm excited because I get to go home. And my mom picks me up and is driving me home. And I'm in a good mood because I have no idea why I'm being taken home. Come to find out, I find out when I return home. I'm like all the way at home. She doesn't do it when I'm in the car. She tells me when I'm at home that the reason why I was picked up was because I was a close contact of that girl. And this was done for all of her friends as well. They had an assembly because that girl who had been pantsing me in kindergarten, she and her entire family, like her entire immediate family, passed away during a car crash. And at the time, I was at the time I was like, oh my god, karma. But like now I'm just like, holy shit. Her entire family passed away. When I was a kid, I was like, karma. But now I'm like, oh god. That's crazy. This is probably why I was sent home. No, I was very hardcore as a kid. Taken home to pay respects. Yeah, I was taken home because I think the school was under the impression I was friends with her. But actually, I was not. I did not like her because she kept pantsing me. I got bullied as a kid every year too, but I would think I was also a bully, so that was probably deserved. Open the coffin as payback. Nah. No, 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 no. I think, like... I was pretty blunt as a kid. Like, when I was a little kid, I would tag people really hard in softball, watch them fall on the ground crying, and then tell them to man up. That was pretty much the closest I got to bullying people, though. But it was part of the game. Had only Clovelly, they're possessed. I mean, it was gonna be way more cursed if I left the neck in, I promise you. It would have been way more cursed if I kept the neck, because then you'd see the neck leave the body. So I'm like, well, if I'm gonna be cursed, at least let me be the head, because then it's kind of funny. Floating head stream would be goated. We could do that. Would we want a floating head stream? Where I'm like in an orb, like, you know, like Haunted Mansion, like they have the lady, like the person's head in the jar. I could be the floating head, and we could just do really spooky stories. Head over the characters as they speak. Oh my god, that'd be funny. Make it a redeem where it's just my head. I guess I could. There's nothing stopping me. I was a very bossy child, and I was never taught to take no for an answer, so I was pushy and clingy. Fair enough. I knew people like that. Yeah. I was bullied a lot as a kid, so I kind of grew a strong sense of justice and became really blunt. Which probably caused me to get bullied more. Like, truly, it took me going to a different... like, going to college to stop getting bullied. And even then, like, I find that I still get, like, it's like, I might still get bullied now. But the difference is that I now know how to deal with it. It's because PTuber. Headless Clovelly costume for Halloween. I just got a crazy idea that I can't tell anyone about. I just got a crazy idea I can't tell anyone about. Anyway, so... But yeah. Does anyone else have any confessions before we wrap up today? Before church ends? Take your head off and replace it with pumpkin? I mean, I could. Pumpkin Patch PO would be very cute. That would be cute! Maybe I could see if PO would be wearing the... I'll fly away to see leather armor. Farewell, see you all in quarter hell. Alright. Bye-bye, Biscuit. Thank you for stopping by. DJ's cream cheese guy. Wait, DJ's cream cheese guy? DJ! You're cream cheese guy? You don't like cheesecake? I love everyone actually just admitting. I let y'all be anonymous. And you guys decided to come forward. That's awesome. DJ's cream cheese guy. Wraithen being, here's the thing. I want to know who Popcorn Guy is. I desperately want to know who Popcorn Guy is. But I don't think, yeah, Cursed is Yu-Gi-Oh. We know Cursed is Yu-Gi-Oh, though. I really want to know who Popcorn Guy is, but I don't want that person to tell me. You know what I mean? I want to know who it is. No, I was fully serious that I just had cheesecake earlier. Wait, so you're not cheesecake guy? Are you cheese? Wait, so are you cream cheese guy or are you not cream cheese guy? It could be you, it could be me, it could even be. When is Clove a court stream? This is a great question. Would you guys like a court stream? Okay, I have one more confession. One more for the wizard. If you guys would like a court stream, I was actually thinking of doing an Am I the Asshole court. Would you guys like that? More unfortunate school life. I said I was indifferent to cheesecake, not that I didn't like it. Fair enough. You said it was one of your least favorite desserts, though. If you guys would like an Am I the Asshole court, I could set something up. Be easy. I could even probably reuse this asset, actually. I was planning on setting up in the Phoenix Wright court. Because, like, me and the judge are chill, right? I could just chit-chat with the judge. So if you guys are interested, I could set up Am I the Asshole court, and then we can have a great time. And then we can actually sentence people to punishment. If we wanted to. Just don't worry about my disembodied head. Or the fact that P.O. doesn't blink. But yeah, I had a lot of really fun ideas. For like streams. I just didn't know how well they'd go over. I'm actually glad that you guys seem to be having fun with this one. Because I wasn't sure how you guys were gonna feel about the church confessions thing. But it seems like you guys are vibing with it, so I'm happy with that. I could live with that. And if nothing else, it was fun reading all these stories. You head over to Phoenix Wright for put your head over Phoenix Wright for court stream. Saw a little thumbnail on Discord and lost my freak. What? Because you got to see, you saw that I was doing, confessions? I love confessions. They've been fun. They've been really fun. We could probably do it again. If people would want to do it again, we could do it in like a couple months. And do a second one. But only if you guys would like it. I have fun. It's like in the same way that's like, we could do the designs thing again, because I loved the design ones. I was thinking of taking y'all camping sometime. Y'all would like to go on a camping trip, right? Or we could go to the zoo. We could go to the zoo. I have a lot of fun things we could do. But I just want to know what you guys want to do. Ghost stories by the campfire? Exactly! See, you understand. We could go camping together. Do you guys want to go camping? Campfire song sung? I got you. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that I can sing it faster, then you're wrong. It would help if you just sing along. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. And if you don't think that we could sing it faster, then you're wrong. It would help if you just sing along. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. Patrick! Song! C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E Squidward! Good! It would help. It would help if you just sang along. All right, here we go. What's up? Okay, so this was in 7th grade. Same school, but different campus. Only one classroom for all grades. I had one friend the whole year who was a previous bully of mine. Oh, uh-oh. But we made up back at 3rd grade. Not important. Didn't know how to define the friendship. Autistic. And one day I told her we shouldn't call ourselves friends because I didn't know if we felt like friends or not. She didn't talk to me the rest of the afternoon. And the next day I found out she transferred out. I feel so bad. Like, Wizard hits you with the same school, you know it's gonna be good. I mean, fair. Fair. I wouldn't want to be friends with a previous bully of mine, to be fair. If you treat me bad, that's on you. You don't come back from that. I mean, like, I wouldn't have said it, but also it's like, I wouldn't have said it to their face, but because that probably hurt them a lot, but I think it's fair. You hurt me, you're done. I only got so much forgiveness. Or rather, I wouldn't do that to bullies, you know? It sucks to hear that, like, to play devil's advocate, it would suck to hear. But also, I'm with the Wizard on this one. Her grandparents own the icy truck in town. Did they prevent you? Did they prevent you from getting icy, like, snow cones? If they knew you well enough, they should, like, know more about you. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That you struggle with wording. Yeah, but it still sucks to hear. I think it's less about the whether struggle with wording, but when you're young, it's kind of like just hearing, basically hearing we're not friends. I never saw any of these kids outside of school. They all lived in the same town school was in, and I was 30 minutes away. I see. Yeah, it's forgivable to me. All right. Well, I'm gonna put PO away, okay? Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm gonna bring my body back because I kind of need it. So everyone say goodbye to PO. PO did so good. No, PO will be around. PO will be around. Wait, but everyone say goodbye to PO so that we could go on the next adventure, okay? Is PO a weeping angel? No, PO is just very silly. So we're gonna say bye to PO, okay? Alright, I'm bringing back my body. And I am gonna put away PO. That is true. The Wizard actually does voice PO. So that is a very funny comment. But I am very glad that you guys seemed to have fun with this one. I hope it was fun. Let me pause the music. Let me pause the music as I get us back to where we need to be. Oh, I am really low. Let me fix myself. There we go. I hope it was fun. Did you guys have fun? Did you like the confessions? I thought they were really silly. I thought they were great. You guys cooked. Good job. I'm actually surprised that so many of them were so good. You guys, they were all very different from each other too, which I was very happy with. So, as long as you guys were having fun, that's all that matters to me. I had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me see who's live right now. Surely there's someone out in the ether. I'm lagging because I'm opening portals trying to see who I can send you off to. There's probably someone out there I could send you to. I think that I am going to send you over to I want to send you over to Vixley today. Vixley is playing Terraria with some friends, so I will. Let's go say hi to Vixley. If you like streams like this, please let me know. If you'd like to join the Discord, feel free to join at the link. If you would like to check out my recent cover that just actually released today, feel free to check it out at that link. And I shall see you guys on Tuesday for something. Remember, no stream on Friday next week because it is my birthday and I have other things to do. Anyway, stay for end screen. See ya. Bye-bye.